It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, March 9th, 2016. And good morning to you all on this lovely Wednesday morning, March 9th, 2016. Here are your news and headlines here on this Wednesday morning. And top story at 8:30 in the morning time, and it's Wednesday morning. It's powered by the same closure that twice elected Barack Obama. Democrat Hillary Clinton holds a clear lead over Republican Donald Trump in a hypothetical matchup for the November election, according to the latest Washington Post ABC News poll. 9 firefighters were injured early Wednesday when a massive explosion blasted by a Seattle neighborhood, destroying buildings and littering the area with debris. The Seattle Post-Intelligence reported. Dubai, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps test fired 2 ballistic missiles on Wednesday that said were to be designed to be able to hit Israel dividing the U.S. George Martin, the perfect catalyst of the Beatles' successes, did it to 90 as a miracle. As the Beatles were a miracle, not only talent but chemistry, no producer was better suited for them than the resourceful, open-minded Sir George Martin, who dedicated himself to disturbing their vision instead of opposing his own. Jerusalem, Vice President Joe Biden on Wednesday criticized Palestinians for a failure to condemn the established fleet that killed American student in the war veterans the day before after Palestinian President Mohammed Abbas' Republican Party posted. Sitting in Washington, the United States talks to the base long-range bombers in Australia. U.S. defense officials said women striking distance in a disputed South China Sea, a move that could inflame tensions with China. Tehran, South Korea. There's more to do in the South Korean heavily forced Rocket Valley, just a few miles from the demilitarized zone separated into 2 Koreas that fire rockets. Athens, Macedonia has completely closed its borders to the refugees that have migrants crossing from Greece in response to the China and inflows of Soviet and Soviet officials said when they added the pressure to finish it. EU-Turkey deal with the step. Nadia Savchenko recorded Ukrainian military plot. Nadia Savchenko a coherent as EUMB calls for sanctions on Putin over trial of Ukrainian about Savchenko. Saudi Arabia has begun direct talks with the Houthi rebels over the nearly year-long war in Yemen that has become a test of the Riyadh determination to defend its interests aggressively in the region. An interstate manhunt ended near New Falls, Missouri, early Wednesday when the police arrested a suspect wanted in 5 killings. FBI agents investigated over shots fired during standoff. On Tuesday evening, on Stir stepped photos in front of the White House. A young man with a monochrome blue eyes approached the black iron fence. As Idaho's shooting suspect, hypersexual Martian manifesto is a window in an unraveling mind. A video obtained by WBL TV in Buffalo shows a police officer slapping and kicking a young man. City school officials told WBBA on Baltimore that a district got word of the incident late Tuesday afternoon along with a copy of a cell phone video. Washington, the Secret Service. In Milwaukee, Massachusetts, Chipotle Mexican grill voucher closed temporarily after an employee was diagnosed with norovirus. In local news, in Mansfield, a local gas station convenience store was reportedly robbed late Tuesday night by a masked man with a large deck. The robbery was reported about 11:30 p.m. at the Sunoco and 70 Copeland Drive. The suspect was described as a male about 5 foot 10 inches, wearing wear cap, Raiders sweatshirt, and jeans. He reportedly filled in Bucktory and Baltimore Academy, police said. Not Federer, member the representative town meeting and of a town board has taken to Facebook to spread images joking about violence against Muslims and compared First Lady Michelle Obama to a gorilla. West Newbury, Massachusetts, authorities say a minute and 3 firefighters have been injured after fire to Massachusetts home. The flame broke out around 7:15 a.m. Tuesday in West Newbury, town north of Boston. Crews contained it nearly 2 hours later. The home is destroyed as an elderly man's body was found inside the home after the fire was extinguished. He was believed to be the homeowner. Officials have confirmed his identity. Springfield, Massachusetts. Springfield woman accused of using her vehicle to rent out and killed another woman that she found had stolen. Her boyfriend had been found guilty of voluntary manslaughter. In business news, a top official of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau on Tuesday said solar loan companies are at risk of breaking the law if they place people in default when the cost of the loan down a particular bankruptcy. They decided to debt the Bureau. 7 years ago, the stock market hit rock bottom as gigantic companies and key industries from finance to auto manufacturing were teetered on the brink of collapse. United Airlines and afternoon order purchased 25 newborn 737-700 aircraft that orders in addition to the previously announced order of 40 737-700s. Tokyo, the dollar slipped against the yen on Wednesday in Tokyo, dragging the Nikkei with investors stopped safely among the fall global stocks. Now look at your stock market here at 836. The Dow down 105 points at 6964.10, SP 500 1979.26, and Nasdaq 4048.83. The skies went dark over parts of Indonesia and the Pacific Ocean region Tuesday evening as the only total eclipse in 2016 took hold. Imagine dolphins disappearing from the world's oceans as a result of prolonged climate change and the slower evolution is striking that the likelihood of such an event might be and happened in the past for a group of marine animals to the Ichthyosaurus. Hydro's therapeutic the body is in order to eat, and new research reveals how can this tiny marine organism make this bizarre process work. Human language may not be as unique as you think as birds use compositional syntax and communicate, two scientists said. RPT CDC director calls Zika in Puerto Rico a challenge in the crisis. Many parents who worry their babies at risk of asthma, allergies, and type 1 diabetes may turn to special cows formula to try to lower the risk. Denver, a Colorado hospital, has been sued by 3 former surgery patients who say they were among nearly 3,000 people possibly exposed to the bloodborne disease carried by a drug-addicted form of medical technician, court records show. In Freetown, Massachusetts, on 24 southbound and on North Main Street, a motor vehicle motor actor reported on 2 rollovers 3 hours ago at 5:37 a.m. 24 was shut down and being detoured off at North Main Street. Peter Chill News Hub is out 8:38. Time out for a sport report. Last night, the Boston Bruins defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning in overtime, 1-0 in Tampa Bay. Tonight, the Boston Celtics beat at the Garden at 7 o'clock tonight, taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. London, Leon Smith has signed a new contract as a British Davis Cup captain for 2018 after leading the country to his first title in team event in 79 years. So, hi, Kobe, you're not the only basketball player with a camera crew following you as a touch of how it is found its way to Southeastern Banks, Mississippi, where video cameras and movement microphone for Trump as Lakers take a long look at LSU prodigy Ben Simmons. Philip, London. The Menace and Mary Shopper says she taken it for 10 years due to her family history of heart disease, diabetes, and is an old drug sold into just few Eastern European countries that can also boost exercise tolerance. Peter Childers Time is now 8:38 on this Wednesday morning. It's time now for a travel report. Baby, let's study off down to 9, where let's study off down to 9, where 95 to stop by side, so for the technology at the downtown Providence doo and exited here on 95 to stop by side around Route 126, so expect some delays. From Technology to Providence to 95 stop, 95 northbound and so from Route 37 to walk all the way to downtown Providence, 195 on the westbound side, so from Seacock all the way to downtown Providence, 6 acres so from Route 6 all the way to Route 95 in downtown Providence. Up in Northern, right on 146 southbound side, get some work around North Smithfield around Branch Village, 99 in the northbound side, so for 126 to Route 122 in Cumberland, right on 95 in the southbound side, and so for Route 295 in North Attleboro. Route 138 in the westbound side, also over the Newport Bridge, but otherwise, Jamestown, Newport, and Battle Bridges are looking good. James, born in Southwood Bridges on Lincoln, Route 6 looking from Southwood on Lanes, and 20 is looking from Borden to Falmouth. 95 in the northbound side, a little slow before Route 128 in Canton. 95 in the northbound side, the accident before Route 485 in Mansfield. 24 in the northbound side, it is slow from Route 139 in Southdale all the way to Route 128 in Canton. Route 3 in the northbound side, slow from Route 18 in Weymouth all the way up to the Braintree split. 128 in the southbound side, slow from 138 all the way to the Braintree split. Accident on Route 3 in the northbound side before Route 18 is Weymouth. 485 in the northbound side, slow before the Mass Pike in Westport. 128 in the northbound side, slow before Route 135, and then all the way after Route 20 in Waltham. Mass Pike in the eastbound side is slow from Route 120 in the west and all the way out to the Austin Bratton Tolls. Mass Pike in the westbound side, slow from Logan Airport all the way out to the Austin Bratton Tolls. 93 in the southbound side, and it's slow from Medford all the way to the Zinc Bridge. 93 in both ends of that bus, and it's slow go. San Francisco Expressway, both ends, it's slow go from the split all the way after the Mass Pike to the exit of done. 93 to southbound side, and then Quincy before Fredericksburg Parkway, so special delays here. Route 1 in the southbound side, so from Route 6 all the way to Route 93. 7 tunnel lit, slow Cal tunnels looking good. Route 2 into the westbound side, slow boy on Route 128 in Lexington, Route 2 into the eastbound side, so from Route 60 in Belmont all the way out to Fresh Parkway, Cambridge. 120 on the northbound side, so from Route 2 in Lexington all the way out to Route 3 in Burlington. Route 120 in the southbound side, so from Wakefield all the way out to Woburn and the breaks again from Route 3 in Burlington all the way out to Trail and Waltham. 495 on the southbound side is so from Hudson all the way out to Route 9 in Westburg, doing an accident on 495 southbound on Route 23, exit 23C in Marble so expectable delays. Route 2 to the eastbound side, slow around Route 111 in Acton. Route 495 on the northbound side is slow after Route 2 in Littleton. And then hit breaks together at Westford and 495 on the southbound side is slow from Route 93 and Lawrence all the way out to Route 3 Lowell. Doing a couple of accidents on 495 on the southbound side before Route 93 in Lawrence, and then another accident around 495 southbound around Route 38 in Tewksbury. Out in Worcester, 298 eastbound side, slow for 146 to Route 9 in Worcester. 91 on the northbound side, slow from Route 57 in Agua all the way to 291 in Springfield. Route 57 on the eastbound side, slow around I-91 in Springfield. Out in Hartford, I-91 on the southbound side, slow for 291 in Winslow all the way out to I-84 Hartford, Connecticut. I-84 on the westbound side, slow from Hartford all the way out to downtown Hartford, I-84 on the eastbound side, so from Route 9 in Farmington all the way out to the I-91 Hartford, Connecticut. I-91 on the northbound side, so from Rock Hill all the way out to Hartford. I-84 on the eastbound side, so from Waterbury all the way out to Cheshire. 95 on the southbound side, a little slow before Route 91 in New Haven. Moving across Parkway on the westbound side is so from Route 25 in Bridgeport all the way out to New Canaan. 95 on the southbound side, so from Fairfield all the way out to Norwalk, and 95 southbound slow for the Stamford stretch. All the highways and byways in New York City are slow go. And in Albany and vicinity, New York State Freeway, so between 890 and 987 in Schenectady, Albany stretch, but otherwise all the highways in Albany, Pennsylvania, New York border. Up in Northern New England, Vermont highways are looking good, but on I-89 southbound side.
In Baldwin, Hampshire, get it 93 on the northbound side, slow on I-89 in Concord, Hampshire. And Route 101 on the westbound side, a little slow after Route 3 in Bedford, Manchester, New Hampshire stretch, but otherwise. Highways in New Hampshire, a little good and on Maine. The main travel a little good from York to Augusta via Paulton. 295 looking from Portland to Augusta, and 95 looking from Augusta to Holton via Bangor. Okay, look at MBTA alerts at 8:44. Subway system is looking good on the commuter rail. Looking good on the ferries. They are looking good. Peter Chell News Time is now 8:44 on this Wednesday morning here, and it is time now for a weather report. And I broke out the shorts because it is gonna be a warm one in store on this March the 9th of 2016 here. As today it is gonna go like this. For today, sun's got about 70 degrees, up at about 10 miles gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Tonight,
Slight chance of showers after 3 a.m. Increased clouds low about 53 degrees in the west, about 8 miles an hour, anticipation 20%. Thursday, rain like May afternoon. Clouds skies about 67 degrees in the light south. West wind anticipation 7%. New Pacific Mountains completely with 7/4 inch possible. Thursday night, rain may move before 5 a.m. low around 44 degrees. The calm given north around 5 at 9 miles an hour. Winds can gust as high as 25 miles an hour. Anticipation is 8%. New Pacific Mountains half 3/4 inch possible. Friday, chance rain may before 9 a.m. Parts of the most coast sky about 57, about 34 degrees. North about 7 to 9 miles, but anticipation 30%. Sunday park sky about 59 about 44 degrees. Sunday, parts of the skies and chance of showers about 58 about 39 degrees. Anticipation 30% with the chance of showers up to 2 a.m. Monday, chance of showers, most skies about 51 about 40 degrees. Anticipation 50%. And for Tuesday, chance of showers, most skies about 55 degrees. And anticipation 40%. Currently here, not near, it is most skies at 51 degrees, humidity 83%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, March 9th, 2016. Tuesday. Have a good morning and a good positive day to all. See you at 11 a.m. for 11 a.m. report. Have a good morning.